Jordan, a 4-sack Thanksgiving night.
Well, luckily there's 10 games left. There's 10 opportunities left, and we can turn this Ash's story into like a Cinderella story.
Flushed out to his right, and he's brought down by Jordan.
It was crazy.
We're gonna edit that out.
Well, last 9 plays for Buffalo, they've picked up a total of 15 yards.
Well, you know, obviously going against the Buffalo Bills, what in your mind right now, what's the first thing you're thinking when you're going against number 17 with Josh Allen?
Oh man, when you think about Josh Allen, you're rushing him. You see, everybody gets caught up on like having these big offensive linemen. He's tall, fat, whatever, primarily fat. How they try and say offensive linemen have good feet. Nobody's ever said that compared to a real athlete. You just say compared to other fat people, this one's got good feet.
I've been wanting to ask you this. Can you explain to me why sometimes you line up on the right or sometimes you line up on the left? Because I see sometimes on the film, you'll be on the right side and a type of formation, and then you go on the other side.
You were wrong.
Really?
Yeah, it's really just off Carl. And like sometimes Carl will be like, yo, let me touch that other side.
Oh.
So I'm primarily a left guy, but Carl will be like, yo, I need some of that. I'm like, oh, bet.
Is it different?
Yeah, it's like, so, being a primarily like a left end, right? You're so focused on like your moves, your timing of your steps. If I'm rushing Josh Allen, I know I'm in his front side, right-handed quarterback. I know that he's going to drop somewhere between 8 to 9 yards. He's going to step up a little bit before it releases. I know typically he likes to, his cadence is going to say somewhere around that 8 seconds is where you can get off. So if you can see, I'm almost getting off when the ball's getting off. My defensive linemen are almost a half step.
Yeah, they
because
are.
I'm computing other things.
Hey, that's a great tight end on the other side. You need to be careful now. That's Kincaid. That's Utah.
They're all wide receiver types now.
No, they're not. DBs are DBs. Let's not.
No, I get that. I'm just saying in terms of like their wide receiver types, they want to catch more than they want to block. Now.
Absolutely.
You don't have those meatheads back in the gap.
No.
The Craig Stevens.
Those guys don't get paid anymore.
No, they don't.
Allen, pressure coming, and down he goes. It's Cameron Jordan.
So explain to me why you don't line up inside of the tight end and you get out wide. Does that give you advantage?
Gives me advantage.
Yeah.
Again, if we're talking about fat people, what are fat people not good at? Moving.
Your words, but I concur.
Yeah. So for an offensive lineman, what are they afraid of? They're afraid of speed. They want to play that anchor game. So if you go ahead and give them the illusion of speed, so now I'm out super wide, they feel like they have to rush their feet. Once they rush their feet, what do they now have? They don't have that base, that foundation that they like to rely on. And so it's really a race to the quarterback. And I feel like I adopted that in college and it changed my entire trajectory. I used to be like, well, the offensive lineman does this, the offensive lineman sits here, the offensive lineman does this. But if I'm rushing the quarterback, and as mobile as quarterbacks are now, where is he going to end up? And that's where my spot needs to be.
And down he goes. It's Cameron Jordan, the 124th sack of his career.
So how has the 25 season been going for you in the defense?
Yeah, you look at it and you say, oh, they're better than the record shows. As we all know, right? You are who your record indicates.
Yes.
So our record at 1-6 says, hey, we're a team that will start drives and get in our own way. So luckily there's 10 games left. There's 10 opportunities left, and we can turn this Ash's story into like a Cinderella story. We can rise like a phoenix and just sort of be reborn, if you shall. I've got all the faith.
Kerryon Johnson in the backfield for the Lions. 3rd down and 3.
This is really unique because you're going against Matthew Stafford. He's really unique. He's an old head.
Man, gets the ball out ASAP.
Yes.
Can make all the throws, piss you off.
Yes.
But at the same time, you know where he's going to be. He's very meticulous, and quarterbacks have this same sort of routine. They're routine guys. All the great ones, right? After a couple years, what they like to do. Whether that's if they escape through the pocket, whether they're outside escape or they're inside escape. And he's an inside escape guy. I'm rushing him. I know he likes to step up. Where does he like to step up? Through the B gaps.
Stafford steps up on 3rd down, wrapped up. Down he goes.
This play in particular, I've got a 3 technique, and honestly, I've been using power the whole game. So now I widen out to a speed angle, right? I'm literally racing a point. I'm playing hand wars. I'm literally just staying free.
I see that you're using less power. You're not really using speed, you're more going with a pace.
Exactly.
But you're also jabbing, not allowing the lineman to be able to take a peek on seeing where Stafford is.
Exactly. I had to use power on him pretty much the entire game. So here, it's the illusion of power makes him want to buckle, and now I've got a two-way go.
Yeah, you do have a two-way go because if you see his right foot is off balance. His left foot, he doesn't even have his whole foot on the ground, is right there. He's all out of position, so all he can technically do, sorry offense, all he do is grab you.
Right, die slow.
Yes.
This time, Cam Jordan able to retrace his steps. They talk about you get to the level of the quarterback, and then you have to retrace your steps, and that's how he gets the sack right there.
3rd and 7.
All right, so arch nemesis. You're going against.
Wait, arch nemesis, who, Matt Ryan?
No, in the NFC South.
I forget you part of the Panthers, and you thought everybody was a rival. We're not. We only have one rival. I thought Tampa Bay was y'all's rival when I first got to the Saints, but it seems like the NFC, like Tampa and Carolina, still sort of hate us.
Oh, well, I hated y'all.
4 rushing Brady, and they got him. And it's Jordan again.
Look at this. Wow.
Yeah, needed that. Luckily, he's old where I just caught his ankle and Tom fell over. Yeah. He was sack number 99 and 100 for me that game. Yeah. And then I asked him for a jersey and it didn't come through. But
congratulations.
Yeah, they've got Leonard Fournette. They've got Tom Brady. Of course, Mike Evans. My guy, Carl Granderson, actually blows by this tackle.
Man, look, Christian Warfs is, you made him earn his keep.
Yeah, Leonard Fournette doesn't chip, so now Tristan Wirfs, who was a young guy at the time, first, second year, whatever it is, now he's on the island with me, and I'm winning that.
You engage him first, and then you club him or swim him, almost like you stymie him, you're absorbing the blow.
Exactly, we're giving the illusion of speed, right? So my first steps are vertical.
Yes.
So now we're vertical stepping, right? So now he's got to either come meet me or he's got to go straight back. He decides to come meet me. Perfect. I'm thinking about a long arm here, right? But now that I realize his weight shifted, I'm looking for an outside capture. Thank you, you've now leaned. Now you're outside capture. I'm pulling cloth. Now we turn and burn. Tom Brady, you don't have to worry about Tom Brady ever leaving anybody.
Yeah, he's not,
Yeah.
He's slower than a fat man.
No doubt. But he lacks in foot speed. His mental processor is elite.
Ridiculous.
Like we're talking about one of the best to ever do it. You're going to say top 2, and I'm only going to be biased to say Drew Brees has more 5,000 yard seasons, but that's another story.
So what does it mean to get your 100th sack on the greatest quarterback ever, Tom Brady?
Yeah, one of the top greatest quarterbacks of all time. Tom Brady was number 100. Number 1 was Cam Newton. So like league MVPs.
Cameron Jordan again.
Oh yeah, take me back to number 1.
Yeah.
It's all day for Newton. Flushed out to his right, and he's brought down by Jordan.
So against this one, you got Byron Bell and Jeremy Shockey was supposed to. He was supposed to.
I was
have
in a vice.
He was supposed to have a presence. Look at Byron. Look at him. Come on, Shock. Yeah, I'm over here cruising. Look.
Are you a big decoy?
Oh, it's huge decoy.
I was like, you can see it. You can see it in the action that you took. By your first 3 steps, I knew you wasn't getting the ball, and it showed. You were like, man, I'm not.
To his right, and he's brought down by Jordan. He missed him earlier. He does not miss him now.
Look at it, like that's Cam Newton. Like there is no one harder to take down than Cam Newton. The first time we played him, I had hit him in the chest. He rolled out through a dot. This time, it meant the world to me because I had gone 16 games, no sacks, right?
Wow.
I had got no third down efforts, right? It was all first, second down, run stopping. And my body build shows. If you see it, I was probably like 295 at the time. And then I was like, I told you I could pass rush. And that sort of was like hard work, effort, lean out your body was the whole offseason program.
So this one was pretty cool. 2012, going against Michael Vick.
This is my first 3-piece.
2nd and 13. 10 players at the line for New Orleans. All coming. Ball spit out on the hit by Cameron Jordan.
Ooh. Give me that ball out. Yeah. Come here.
Look at it. Look, come on.
I'm not even worried about the ball. It's Monday Night Football, and I just had the first sack of the night.
Yeah.
I'm too turned up. This is my first 3 sack. This is me going against Mike Vick. The Mike Vick. We watched in high school, Atlanta, $100 million contract.
The Arizona Cardinals buried Michael Vick with double A gap pressure a few weeks ago, and they're bringing it again tonight.
Ooh. I beat this tackle so clean, it
You
looked like
beat
he
the
wasn't
tackle,
moving.
and Mike
And Mike rolled to me.
Yes.
was it JV?
Oh,
JV down the
yeah,
hatch.
Jonathan
Jonathan Vilma, the smartest linebacker
he
I've
is
ever been around.
Super smart.
Right? Bro, my first 2 years, he made at least 20% of my plays.
Vic about to get hit. Cameron Jordan has had 3 clean shots at Vic tonight.
So now you're going against Atlanta. You got Matty Ice.
From the 38, first down, Ryan flush, and he will go down.
Oh.
Yeah. It doesn't matter how. Look, if you're playing the Falcons, you know one's coming.
Ryan in trouble here. He's tripped down and sacked by Cameron Jordan.
Oh, you set him up. You flashed the hands. He took the cheese.
You got to, because I'm building off of power here. So my first rushes are powers. So now you're like, oh, I'm ready to ankle. So I'm throwing a hand out there as bait. And just as any fish does, you can't not. You got to bite on the bait. He bites, arm over. No, you silly goose. We're to the quarterback.
Here comes the pressure again. Ryan.
No center.
The game shut down by Cameron Jordan, who's had a standout performance. A 4-sack Thanksgiving night that will take New Orleans to the NFC South title.
You sacked Matt Ryan the most.
One defensive player to any quarterback of all time. We're in the histories of football, and it's not even close. 23 times between me and Matt Ryan. The next one is like 15, 16, 17. Won't get to 23. I appreciate you guys for Atlanta supporting my family over the years.
Hey, I do have a question before we continue. I notice a lot of defensive players don't wear mouthpieces.
Younger me, I didn't tape ankles, hands.
Yeah, you was out there looking real pedestrian.
Yeah. Now I just have a mouthpiece. I'm smarter now with the science, But back then I was like, yo, all I need is a piece of gum. You just need something to break the tension, right? Not the way of thinking. Not the right way of thinking. But some cats just really play with their grill. I tried that, and that hurt more than. I said, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I hit them and it hurt here. So I said, okay, you can just customize them with the mouthpiece.
That's not normal.
That's not for me. I said, you know what? There's warriors and then there's stupidity. I said, that was borderline stupid for me. I'm not sure what they're doing, but it hit me different.
The Saints are getting back to being a little bit more aggressive, playing tight man-to-man coverage.
Here's in 2017. This is your first and only career touchdown. Walk us through this.
There's got to be a parenthesis around there, an asterisk, if you will, one of them joints. Because I ran an 87-yarder against the Rams back for a tutty. The wonderful, imperfect referees called this ball dead. Then we go on, whatever it is, it shows it was a fumble, so it should have been my touchdown. So either way, yes, the only recorded touchdown I have.
All of that equal to, it didn't count.
It didn't count. 87.
So
you know what that means to a big man? 87? 87 to you is just like, oh, I got a streak ball.
87 is 87. Look.
Cam, you need oxygen? I don't need no oxygen. You fake tough guy. Defensive lineman, bro, you can't show no weakness. Man,
that's why you out of shape. Go ahead. Look at that.
The Superdome crowd, as loud as they have been all day. The pass is tipped and intercepted. It's Cam Jordan for the touchdown. Wow.
Like a sack in the game, touchdown in the game, couple batted balls, couple TFLs. There was no stat I didn't have in this game.
But Cam Jordan on an inside move. He's going to start outside, he's going to come inside, and he's going to mirror the image of Matthew Stafford.
You're lined up over there off the left guard.
Yep. So really, it's a nut game. So you got a nose and a tackle. Nut, nose under tackle.
Got you. Appreciate it.
So you got your nose penetrating into the A-gap.
Yes.
His goal is to take the attention to the center, also rip through and sort of pin the guard. My goal is to set the guard's vision on me. Look here, sweetie, you're dumb. And so once he pins, now it's all about beating man left, and he's already out of position. He gets body on me, and now it's like, dang, the nut game didn't work, but now I'm in vision of his check down.
Yes.
Ball is popped up in the air, intercepted by Cam Jordan for the touchdown. Weird. His first score in the NFL, and he dunks the football. That'll cost him a penalty and probably a fine.
I dunked on the post. It cost me like $7,000 because they had just outlawed it because Jimmy Graham kept dunking on everybody. I was about to celebrate, right? I was about to, and then my dog grabbed me from the side, and I was like, oh, you know what? I got to dunk this. Go for the dunk. Show the leapers.